Hey everyone! Today we will diving into the world of cinema to explore a remarkable masterpiece featuring the talented actor Ryan Gosling. Are you ready to embark on a journey through his finest film? But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Also, let us know in the comments what is your favorite movie starring Ryan Gosling. And we're starting.
If I drive for you,
You give me a time and a place. I give you a 5-minute window.
anything happens in that 5 minutes and I'm yours, no matter what. I don't sit in while you're running it down. I don't carry a gun. I drive.
Drive is an American action thriller and crime drama. The film is based on the novel of the same name by James Ellis. The protagonist known as the driver and portrayed by Ryan Gosling. Work as Hollywood stuntman by day and getaway driver by night. His cold and seemingly emotionless exterior conceals a dark past and inner conflicts. Despite being quiet and reserved, the driver possesses exceptional driving skills and becomes involved in the criminal underworld. The film embodies elements of film noir, intrigue, and psychological tension. It is distinguished by its unconventional direction and stylish execution, a walking atmosphere of nostalgia and mystery. The dark urban settings of Los Angeles serves as the backdrop for the protagonist's action. The central theme of the film is the protagonist's internal conflict between his past and the present, between his desire to avoid violence and his involuntary participation in crimes. The driver confronts a world where might makes right and cruelty rage, and his actions have irreversible consequences. Drive is not just a crime drama, it's an exploration of the dark corners of the human soul, a struggle with inner demons, and a search for a true essence of hero in the modern world. The film leaves the audience with numerous questions and emotions, stimulating further discussions and inner dialogue. La La Land is a musical romantic drama directed by Damien Chazelle, starring Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone in the lead roles. The film embodies the spirit of classic Hollywood musicals while also offering a contemporary interpretation of the genre. Set in modern-day Los Angeles, the film follows the meeting of romantic relationship between Mia and aspiring actress and Sebastian, a jazz pianist dreaming of opening his own jazz club. They fall in love, support, and inspire each other in their pursuit, but face difficulties and trials on the path to their dreams. The film enveloped in an atmosphere of dreaminess and romance, with beautiful music and captivating dance numbers. It explores themes of love, passion, dreams, and the sacrifices that life demands. La La Land also touches on important questions about the balance between art and life, the value of dreams and the value we are willing to sacrifice in pursuit of our goals. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone superbly embodied their characters, adding depth and emotional intensity to their performances. The film was nominated for numerous prestigious cinematic awards, including the Oscars, and won many prizes and accolades. It received acclaim from critics and audience alike for its beauty, emotional depth, and excellent execution. The Nice Guys is an American action comedy film. The film is vivid representative of the action genre with elements of comedy and detective, blending dynamic fights with sharp humor and an intriguing plot. Set in 1977 in Los Angeles, the story follows two hapless private detectives, Holland March, Ryan Gosling, and Jackson Helvey, Russell Crowe. They are forced to join forces to investigate a mysterious and convoluted case involving a missing girl. As they uncover secrets, they encounter dangerous criminals, corrupt officials, and other villains trying to invert them. The film features vibrant characters, witty dialogues, and unexpected plot twists. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe delivered excellent performances, giving charisma and individuality to their characters. Their comedic chemistry and interaction make the film exciting and engaging. The Nice Guys captures the atmosphere of the scenes through its stylish design, music, and costumes, adding a unique charm and authenticity to the film. The film was well received by critics and audience for its originality, dynamism, and quality execution. It offers viewers an entertaining journey through the criminal's world of Los Angeles, full of adventures, humor, and unexpected twists of events. Half Nelson is a dramatic film directed by Ryan Flake, who also co-wrote the screenplay with Anna Boden. The film received numerous nominations and awards, including an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay. The film's plot revolves around a realistic and profound story about unusual friendship between young teacher activist, then played by Ryan Gosling, and one of the students, drug addict Dre. Dan tries to inspire his students through unconventional teaching methods, but he himself struggles with a drug addiction and emotional difficulties. His encounter with Dre, who accidentally discovers his secret, become a turning point in their lives. The film explores themes of drug addiction, emotional trauma, genuine relationships, and hope for change. Half Nelson features strong performances, especially from Ryan Gosling, who was nominated for an Oscar for Best Actor for his role. The film grabs attention with its deep character drama and emotionally impactful storytelling.
Banks have conditioned us to trust them. What have we got from that? 25% interest rates on credit cards. They have screwed us on student loans that we can never get out from under.
The Big Short is a dramatic film based on the book by Michael Lewis, which recounts the financial crisis of 2007. Directed by Adam McKay, the screenplay was written by McKay himself and Charles Ranplow. The film revolves around several separate but interconnected storylines in which different people encounter the financial crisis and try to use it to their advantage. The main roles were played by Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Brad Pitt. One of the film's storylines follows a group of investors who predicted on and bet against the collapse of the American housing market, while other characters explore the dark sides and corruption in global financial community. The Big Short not only presents complex economic concept and mechanism of the financial market, but also comments on the systemic issues that led to the crisis and the human motives underlying. The film received positive reviews from critics for a sharp social commentary, with a screenplay and outstanding performance. Additionally, it was nominated for several prestigious awards, including the Oscar, and won the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy.
Replicants are like any other machine. They're either a benefit or a hazard. But if they're a benefit, it's not my problem.
Blade Runner 2049 is a sequel to the cult classic Blade Runner, directed by Denis Villeneuve. The second installment was also helmed by him. The events of the film unfold 30 years after the original. At the center of the plot is Kay, of course Ryan Gosling, a new Blade Runner who uncovers a long-lost secret, capable of fundamentally altering the remaining order in the world. Gosling portrays Kay with great charisma and mystery, highlighting the complexity and inner conflict of his character. The film also starred Harrison Ford, reprising the roles as Rick, as well as Jared Leto, Robin Wright, and others. Blade Runner received high praise from critics and audience for its visual splendor, deep psychological moments, and the unique cyberpunk atmosphere. The film was also nominated for several prestigious awards, including the Oscar, and won it in the category of the Best Visual Effects. Blade Runner not only continues the story of the world of artificial beings and human identity begin in the original film, but also serves as a magnificent cinematic work that prompts contemplation about the future of humanity and its place in the universe. First Man is a biographical film that tells the story of astronaut Neil Armstrong and his role in the historic moon landing in 1969. Ryan Gosling portrayed Neil Armstrong, and the film was directed by Damien Chazelle. The film immerses the audience of the intimate and emotionally rich story of Armstrong's personal life and professional achievements, from his early days of NASA to the historic moment of the first step on the moon. Gosling beautifully captures Armstrong's inner worlds, his determination, doubts, and emotional experience, making his portrayal remarkably realistic and human. First Man received highest praise from critics for its atmosphere, realism, and emotional depth. The film was also nominated for several prestigious film awards, including, of course, the Oscar. First Man leaves a deep impression on audience, allowing them to experience a significant moment in human history through the eyes of one of its human protagonists.
Take off your shirt.
Why?
Will you take off your shirt? Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Crazy Stupid Love is a romantic comedy released in 2011. The film explores various aspects of love, relationships, and family life throughout multiple interweaving storylines. The main character, Cole, played by Steve Carell, finds himself in a complicated situation when his wife, Emily, portrayed by Julianne Moore, expresses a desire for divorce. During this time, Cole meets Ryan Gosling's character, Jacob, a stylish and successful ladies' man who takes Cole under his wings and begins teaching him the art of picking up women. As Cole tries to navigate his feeling and relationship, other characters also face their own romantic challenges. The storyline covers themes of infidelity, passion, jealousy, and self-discovery. The film is filled with a vibrant humor. The ensemble cast, including Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, and Julianne Moore, delivers exceptional performances, giving depth and emotional resonance to their characters. Crazy Stupid Love is a film about love and self-renewal that prompts reflection on the meaning of relationship and self-acceptance.
You know something, love? If you ride like lightning, you're gonna crash like thunder.
The Place Beyond the Pines is a drama released in 2012. The film tells the stories of several characters and the consequences of their actions, which intertwine over a long period of time. The story begins with Luke, played by Ryan Gosling, who is a skilled motorcycle rider but becomes a bank robber to provide for his son. His path crosses with the death of police officer Avery, portrayed by Bradley Cooper, whose life also becomes entangled with the consequences of Luke's actions. The film explores themes of fate, family, sacrifice, and retribution. It unfolds every several decades, showing how the actions of the main characters impact the lives of their children. Ryan Gosling and Bradley Cooper deliver excellent performances, giving depth and complexity to their characters. They help create an atmosphere of tension and emotional intensity that captivates audience throughout the film. The Place Beyond the Pines is a cinematic journey that prompts reflection of the consequences of the action and the price we pay for our choices. And now the number 10, but this one is my favorite. Of course, it's The Notebook. It's a romantic drama released in 2004, based on the novel of the same name by Nicholas Sparks. The film was directed by Nick Cassavetes. The story unfolds over several decades and tells of the love between Noah and Ellie. They meet in the summer of 1940 and spend unforgettable moments together. But their relationship faced obstacles when Ellie is forced to return to her affluent family. Despite protests and pressure from those around them, Noah and Ellie continue to fight for their love. Ryan Gosling portrayed Noah, a young and romantic worker who falls in love with Ellie, played by Rachel McAdams. Their chemistry and genuine appeal help create one of the most memorable love stories in cinema. The film carries a deep emotional weight, exploring themes of love, resiliency, and loss. It immerses the audience in the atmosphere of 14th and later in 2000s as the story is revisited. The Notebook received widespread acclaim from both critics and audience, becoming one of the most iconic romantic films. Its stunning musical score, beautiful cinematography, and profound performance by the actor made it an unforgettable experience for many viewers. So, here's our selection of Ryan Gosling's movie for today. Which one did you enjoy the most? Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our new video. Thank you for watching and see you soon!